Hey guys, Zueljin here. Welcome to episode 1. Today we are looking at Dungetris, which is a combination of a dungeon crawler and Tetris, like a tiled-based dungeon building game. So, easiest way to explain it is just to start it. So we have a few character classes that will be available in the final version. Right now, I have an early version of it that the developer let me have. And we're going to choose Warrior, which is the only one available. A couple of abilities and some statistics that you can grow as you raise levels with when you get experience, and an overworld map. So let's just start by going to the first place. You can't go any further, but you can see when you do hover over something that there'll be a reward that's available and a quest, so to speak. So the first quest will be build 40 blocks. So let's go ahead and select it. And it'll start us right here. So you can move using WASD. This is a little tutorial that it just starts you off with. You can hold right mouse button. There's some controller functionality in this too, but today I'm using the mouse. So you can hold right mouse button to kind of hover which block that you want to drop, and then you hold left to where it drops the block. You can also use left mouse button to attack and use items. C to open the hero screen that gives you a look at your stats, and space to skip a turn if you are waiting for something to happen, so to speak. So let's go ahead and drop tiles. As you can see in the top right corner, it says build 37 blocks. That's our quest, so that's all we have to do. But there will be some stuff that we want to get along the way, and a bunch of the quests that are coming are going to be a little bit more difficult than the last. Some things that you'll be able to access, like treasures and different cards to give you power-ups as you go. So we'll quickly finish this one here. Try not to die. Alright. And you can see here that this will be an opportunity to get a treasure chest, and so will this. Let's drop this where it'll be easy to get to. So we can go here, for instance, and just left-click onto here. And now you can see that we just grabbed a key. So there'll be a treasure chest with locks on them, just like this one, that we'll be able to access. Now all these guys want to kill me, so if I hover over them, you'll see what their hit points and their attack is. These guys have 55 hit points and 3 attack. So we'll want to avoid these. Alright, so there's Sword of Demon. That's a card that we just got. We can use this. It gives us 5 to 8 damage and a crit chance of 14%. It's kind of like loot items that you find. But the only thing that we really have to do here is get 17 building blocks made. And you can see that we don't have a key now, so it'll tell you no keys. And what is this? Blessing of Mercies, health up plus 10. So it's kind of like a almost like an ability increase that we just got, or a stat increase. Alright, there's another one up there. I'd like to try to get that one as well. And this, oh, that might be a spot. What is that? Is that a spot to res, maybe? I'm really not sure. Okay, but it does look like we can access these now, so let's go ahead. So that is a full health, or basically a kind of like a heal potion. So when you click on it, you get more health. Alright, let's see. We could probably go. There's only 4 blocks left, so really it's gonna be. What is that? Oh, I've never seen that block before, and I've played a little bit already. Alright, so it says quest complete. Now we can click on this portal and get out of here, and it'll show you your statistics on it. How many enemies you killed, collected coins, and we can select space. Now there is an endless mode that you can select here, which looks just like the first tower here, and it'll show endless score for leaderboards and stuff. But we're just gonna go to the second area, the Askfm Palace. Kill 5 enemies. Alright, so this is gonna be a little bit different. This area we're gonna have to fight enemies, and we're also gonna have to put them in places that we can access them. And using what we have at our available arsenal, make sure that we don't give us anything that we can't handle right away. Alright, so let's see here. This seems like it's pretty straightforward. So far, so good. Alright, what is this? Alright, we'll have a heart to use pretty quickly here. And if there's any tiles that you just saw like that have something overlaid, then it'll just it'll duplicate it. So if I had I'll try to show you a better example of it in just a moment here. Alright. let's drop this here. So when there's an open space and you seal it in, it'll just make a block like that. And you can actually use that to your advantage to trap monsters in. But you can also use it as a huge disadvantage. Sometimes you'll block yourself from valuable items that you'll want to get. So it doesn't give us any sort of block minimum here, so we can probably just kind of get nuts. There is the way to access this chest, which does not have a key, and it gives us some gold. Now you can spawn shops in sometimes, which those shops will give you the ability to use your gold to buy power-ups and upgrades, or even hearts sometimes. So what we need to do is we need a spot that we can actually get to that. And we don't want to do that because, well, we can, because it'll block it off like this, but that's okay because we can still go around. Alright, so let's take a look at these monsters. There are some monsters that are much easier than others, like this one only has 24 HP, which this one has 55 HP and 3 attacks, so we wouldn't want to attack the mouse over the spider. And they do get easier than that as well, so I think these will be two of our targets here. But first, let's see what we get from here. We get 10 more health, that's very, very good. Alright, so let's see if we can possibly get a few more power-ups here. It would be nice. Sword of Demon, let me go ahead and use that, and that's going to give me the 5 to 8 damage and the crit chance of 14. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go after this guy right away. Now, I could have pressed space. That gives me a little bit, I'm not too sure what that stat is. It looks like, is that for 17 turns or 17 attacks? I'm really not sure how that goes. So this would be an area that you would want to skip a turn, because as soon as he comes in the distance, now you get the advantage of actually killing him. So, pretty cool. Alright, so that's 3 enemies out the way. Let's see if we can get ourselves a few more enemies that are a little bit easier to stomach here. Alright, we can access him. That'll probably be the next area that I want to go. Let's press space a few times. There we go. That was easy as pie. Okay, so next time we find a chest that actually has a keyhole in it, we can use that golden key that we got. Alright, what about... let's try to get some more dungeon unlocked here. Oh, I don't know what that is. That seems kind of interesting. Okay, there's another rat. Let's try to open up something good here. Alright, that'll be something that we can access. Another key. Very good. Alright, there's 2 monsters that we will be able to get to. But this guy has, oh, he has 48. He's a little bit stronger. It would be nice if it would give me something easy, like some bats. Although I do have some demon sword left, so it's not that bad. Are there any other hearts that I have on the map? No, not quite. Okay, I'm gonna want to be a little bit careful then. It would be nice if it would open us up a shop or something. Let's go ahead and try to go this way a little bit, where it's a little bit less saturated with enemies. Okay, I can start going down here a little bit. Let's place a couple of blocks right here. Oh wow, that's a pretty big area here. Let's see, we can put that right here, and I may be able to access it just like that. Yeah. And now I got a spot that I can actually open this chest because I have keys. Oh, that's good. Okay, that's going to give us a little bit more flexibility here. Let's go ahead and try to kill this guy. Okay, and let's try to do some damage. Oh, that one has 80. Okay, we don't want an 80-point rat. It would be nice if we got something a little bit weaker, like the 55 would be okay. Also, the 40 plant is going to be a little bit better. 13. Okay, it gave us a heart when we killed it too. That is good stuff. There's another heart. Oh, now I killed all 5. I don't know if you heal between scenarios, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the heart that I already earned, which is going to give me a little bit more life. And I can also pop this chest open, which is only going to give me another key. And also, I don't think that the actual items come with you to the next scenario. So, and I do want to see what that is. Alright, it gave me a card. Amulet of Maris. Adds 15 health points. That's pretty good. I don't know if you keep it, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. I have 23 out of 50 health now. Oh, thank goodness he left. Alright, and that's it. That's the level. So it's pretty quick. You can just go through and really get some stuff accomplished if you're familiar with the tile layouts and stuff. And you could probably challenge yourself to some pretty good stuff too. Alright, let's take a look at one more here. Maloney Keep. Find and save the Smith. And the reward is card 24. Alright, so if we were to... So, all you have to do basically, it looks like... Oh, and now there's sections of tile that are like 3. It looks like all we have to do is gonna be to drop a tile with the Smith in it? Very interesting. Okay. And it doesn't look like I carried any of the gold over, but I don't know if I carried the statistics either, but I do have more statistics than I originally started off with, so I guess I'll take it. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna drop it right here, even though it's gonna block that off, but that's okay. I can still access it if I drop that. Okay. So let's grab a few of these, why don't we? That works. That works good. Okay, heart, card, shadow protection? What exactly does that? Hero invulnerability 25 turns. That's pretty darn good. We use that when we have a really hard enemy. And let's check out this. Blessing of Mass, health up 10. Okay, we're at 45 health now. Very good, very good. We're gonna need some keys if we want to go any further. Find and save the Smith. So we're gonna have to lay out tiles until the Smith just appears. And this is a shop. Okay, so this is, and that's a very strong bat, if I remember correctly. Okay, so basically we don't have any gold right now, but we could buy keys and all of this other stuff that's available in there if we do have the gold. So we'll probably find some gold here. Okay, that's gonna forbid us access to those areas. We gotta be kind of careful here. Alright, so I just messed up access to those areas. Dang. Alright, I'll tell you what here. Let's go. I can still access that. I don't need to access this part right here. And we could fail the quest just because we don't unlock the right stuff. Let's see here. If I drop this, I'll be able to go to the right. I just have to kill a monster to get there. Okay. And I don't want to put that there. I want to be able to access all of this stuff. Okay, so now I can actually reach either one that I want. I can access this guy, which I still never have visited him. Let's see what happens here. Your soul is mine. What? Achievement, Game of Death. I have no idea what that means, but I visited him. Okay, so we can't select that unless we got some sort of a teleport card, which kind of stinks, but we do have a couple things that we can access here. So this is full health. That's a key. That's good. There'll be another spider. We don't want to summon that quite yet if we don't have to. I have a feeling it's going to be relatively hard to reach this guy, the Smith. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to use that just yet. Okay, full health. As you can see, I don't have any power-ups yet for my for the amount of damage that I do, so I'm kind of weak. Okay, I am gonna want to... Man, I'm trying not to open up the wrong stuff. Okay, there's a chest here, that's good. I do want to be able to access that. Okay, this gives me access to it. Good. Okay, more hearts. Lovely. Oh, that thunder kind of scared me. Okay, we can access that if we want to as well, which we do. That's going to give us some gold. Okay, now we have 13 gold that we can choose to spend in the shop. And we also have a key. Let's go ahead and open a chest. That's more gold even. Alright, we're going to choose... I think we're going to choose a key. And we can choose one of the cards. Genesis of coins. Add 10 coins. No. Glitter dust. Complete repair of weapons in hand. We don't need either of those. I'm glad you could see them. That's pretty cool. I thought they would just be mysteries. Okay, so we do have one more key. Let's go ahead and use one. And we just got a key for a key. Which, that kind of sucks, but it's better than not having them. Simple card. Improves all characteristics on 2 points. Yeah, let's do that. It gives us some stat increase. It's like an all stats upgrade, so to speak. Alright, and it looks like there is a chest that we'll be able to open to get another key. And one that we can do it yet again. Oh, but we can't access it because we just sealed it off. Dang. Alright, there is the smith. Thank you. And quest is complete. Now we can just go through the portal. That's pretty cool, huh? So the way that the game just kind of gives you these randomly generated dungeons is a little bit different because you actually build them along your way. And there's plenty of the worlds left to go. But I think that's all I want to show to you today for the game. Just to kind of give you an idea of what the game was all about and see if you like it yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me some dap on that like button to show your support. And you can subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Zueljin signing off. And we'll see you next time.